People always want to know some of the keys to success. What would you guys tell people or some of the things that you've done that have made you so successful?
So from a business owner standpoint, they've got to know their number. There's two components to that. Numbers would be what's the financial performance in the track and the growth patterns financially for your business. That's number one. And then that feeds into number two, the overall value of your company today. And then you got to take the next step of, okay, what does that number need to be for me to be able to move on to the next step in my life? And that's where Ricky really comes in.
Yeah, that's where really that certified exit planning advisor world happens. I mean, it's really about making sure that people can be successful, right? Whether it's growing, well, we decide, let's grow, let's continue on this trajectory. What do I need to do? What are those plans? How do I execute them? And then, or is it exit? And then if it's exit, are we ready to do so, right? What does that look like? Right. And it really comes down to having the right team around you. And then it comes down to having a plan, and everybody has a plan, a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 1-year plan, whatever it is that you've done, but how do we execute now? Right. It's that relentless execution of the plan in those little chunks to make it a lot easier to make sure we're executing in the long term.
Well, we all have our little things, so mine are kind of funny, but the 3 keys to success that I tell my kids are, you got to marry the right person. It's pretty important in life. You got to take a lot of risks. And in that means you can fail, but you got to get back up and take more risks. Great. And then you have to surround yourself with the right people. And so that's a lot of what Ricky's talking about here. Yeah. And you have to bring the right people around you, but then you also have to push the bad people away. And that sometimes is uncomfortable, but it's really important. And so it's something we teach our kids, and I think business owners have to know about bringing in the right people and then kind of distance yourself from the bad people. That's good. But ultimately, that's it.
That's what it boils down to, making sure those people work well together.
That's it.
Yeah, and that they're the right people, the right time, in the right place.
That's good.